Tatiana Vafinas seems to be destined to be famous. At first the whole district knew that Tatiana and her ex-husband family were raising 8 children. And then the family already became famous all over the country. When the 9th pregnancy the couple had triplets. Amazingly, but the supermom did not look exhausted at all. On the contrary, it was hard to believe that this beautiful young woman was not afraid to take on so much care. The local authorities and the media happily invited the extended family to events and festivities. And the neighbors, having discussed the birth of triplets, became complacent. It seemed as if Tatiana would have nothing left to surprise them. But just imagine in what shock were all the locals when they learned that the mother of 11 children had filed for divorce. That was the talk. What's she doing with all those kids? The neighbors said. But Tatiana had already made up her mind. Later she told reporters that her husband began to drink and even let loose. Apparently, he thought that his wife will forgive the father of their children. But she did not. Even the judge, considering the case of divorce, was dumbfounded when she learned all the details. And then filed for divorce on the same day, knowing that a mother of many children must have had very good reason for such an act. Tatiana was a cook by profession, so she would certainly not be out of work. Still, everyone was sure that the desperate mother would raise her children alone. But then the woman's fate just made an incredible turn. About a year after the divorce, Tatiana got a new job at a local shop for the production of onboard food, and there she met with a young colleague Eugene. Young is an understatement. Wife is now only 23 years old, Tatiana is 15 years older than him. No one could have imagined that between them would start a business romance. Tatiana agreed to go to the movies and dating, but did not even think that it could go far. When it began to take a serious turn, she honestly admitted to the young suitor that she was waiting at home 11 mouths. The guy, of course, was shocked, but instead of hiding around the corner, he asked her out again. After that, Zhenya got to know and befriend all the children of his date, and often began to play soccer with her sons, which the young man just loves. The acquaintances looked at all this incredulously and shook their heads. Just unthinkable that the divorcee, and even with such a trailer, could successfully build their personal lives. And in the meantime, Zhenya got accustomed to the role of father and husband, and finally decided that he was ready to play this role for many years. When colleagues and friends learned that the young man has proposed to his girlfriend, they just could not come to themselves from the shock, and, of course, began to dissuade him. And Tatiana herself first several times rejected the proposal. And then Zhenya told about his plans to his children, who immediately reacted enthusiastically and altogether, finally persuaded his mother to say yes. The couple got married in June. Such an incredible story. Zhenya, who had previously saved up money for a trip to Spain, which she had always dreamed of, spent it on the wedding and the purchase of household appliances. Neighbors recover from the shock. Journalists tell the story of the extraordinary family to the world. And Eugene and Tatiana themselves are not shy about it. They're happy, and they gladly tell about it on camera. All ages are submissive to love, no matter what they say. No doubt, when Tatiana and Eugene will have children of their own, the family will become famous all over the world. Translated with www.deepl.com/translator, free version.